Your butterfly guard should be a point of no return. Most grapplers learn butterfly guard just as a sweep, and they keep on getting frustrated when their opponent sits back. What we gotta shift here, it's turned into a decision-making problem that they only gonna have a few options, and no matter what they choose, you're gonna get the best out of them. Basically, when we are on butterfly, there are only two things that your opponent can do. They can commit weight towards you, and this is like when lifts, sweeps work really well, or they can sit back. Here's exactly the point where most people fail. They keep on trying to lift the opponent, and they get frustrated that it doesn't work. We gotta have an answer for each of them, so let's get into it. The first one, we're just gonna go for a traditional hook sweep from here. I'm gonna go behind his neck, I'm gonna get inside his elbow, and all that I want to do is to bring his head lower than his hip and tuck his elbow in. From here, I'm gonna fall my shoulder, throw him to the side, and start to claim top position. This will work really good when they're committing weight to you. So they are trying to pass your guard putting weight. It can work straight away where you can get the sweep, but a reaction that you can get from here is him trying to defend the sweep. And this is when we start to transit to other attacks, like the legs, for example. So if I start to go here, I start to lift Jared, and he starts to pulse, this is a good opportunity for me to get into his leg. And I can do this in several ways. I just got a single leg X there. We can also get to more complex leg entanglements, like the cross ashi. So I start to elevate, I can rotate underneath him, getting to positions that I can lock, start to work for the secondary leg, and then attack from there. But the biggest thing that I want to work with today, it's when they don't commit. So when they are sitting back and you're trying to sweep in here. There is no point in keep on trying to elevate or throwing them to the side when the weight is entirely back. We gotta act with this reaction they are giving to us. So if you're sitting back, there is nothing that stops me to get up. And one good position for you to go from here are from front, head, and arms. So I'm trying to take him, I see the weight going back, handle gonna go on the ground, and I'm gonna sprawl away, bringing his hands to the mat. From here, I can transit to a front, head, and arm. And here, the options are just endless. We can start to secure the arm to move behind the body. I can start to shoot high-risk guillotine and sit to look for the tap. I can even work on front, head, and arms to get to positions like anaconda. If you want more, we just did a video on this. You can look it back on the YouTube channel. You're gonna be able to connect these three positions together. Now a challenge for you. Watch guys like Marcelo Garcia, Gordon Ryan, guys that made the entire game around butterfly guard, and you're gonna see that they are rarely trying to force a sweep. They might even start trying to sweep, but what they're really connecting is with the reactions that the opponent are giving after that. Once they have it, they transit seamlessly, and they get first on those positions their opponents with less resistance, leading to more success. So next time that you play in butterfly, stop to trying to sweep your opponent and start to look to chain reactions after you give the initial one.